5 years ago, visionary genius Will Wright created a new type of video game. He called it The Sims. It asked some very profound questions. What kind of God would you be?
If you make or break, then you have your life in your hands.
Would you be male or female?
I like to dress up in sexy outfits.
Would you be cruel or kind?
Purposely watching Sims die is kind of entertaining.
Would you install linoleum or carpet?
I get excited about frameless arches, and everybody's like, what?
Would you be lazy or active?
You leave a ton of dirty dishes around, and all these little flies start coming in.
Please join us on an exploration deep into the minds of 6 inhabitants of a virtual world where everyone has the power to be God.
Baptist University, you really get a good Christian education, and no one's afraid to talk about God. I always grew up knowing that you had to believe in God, but I never really understood why. And then I saw this play. It showed about God, and if you didn't believe in God, you'd go to hell. And basically it scared me. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to give my life to Christ. I have all Christian friends instead of having friends that maybe aren't Christian. And I'm a Christian in the real world and a deviant in The Sims. The deviant is someone who likes to do anything possible to make your Sims life miserable and therefore more interesting. I have fun with killing him sometimes. I do death by flies. You leave a ton of dirty dishes around, and next thing you know, all these little flies start coming in, and it's and they kind of get eaten up by flies. Playing The Sims in relation to God puts your life in perspective, because you never know what God's plan is. You never know what my plan is with The Sims. Sometimes I feel like God by making fires. When I first started playing at Baylor, my roommates Jeanette and Hua Young were in my room one day, and they're like, "Why did you make me into a Sim?" And then Sarah and Maria were there. So I made 4 Sims that day. And they're like, "Why don't you put us in a house?" So I put them into a house. Jeanette and Hua Young kept playing to be selfish. Jeanette, she cooked for her Sim only. Meanwhile, Maria's food bar would be on red, and she'd just be starving. Then one day, this huge fire broke out. So Jeanette dies. No one knows who started the fire. I secretly started the fire. And Jeanette, if you're watching, I killed you and love you anyways. Hope you guys rest in peace. But in real life, I would never kill you guys first. I'd kill Maria. As a Christian, you get to follow God's path. But as a deviant, you get to see what God could do if He didn't love us.
My favorite thing about high school is friends and theater and music.
Boys.
Oh, much boys. I like boys a lot.
I'm Katie. I am 16, and we are in Portland, Oregon at my house. I live here with my mother and my sister and my father and my uncle. My goals are to become successful in what I want to do in my life. I love to go work on Broadway or do a movie or something exciting. I love theater and music. Me and my friends make music videos, dress up Spice Girls, dance around. I really like to be outgoing and meet new people every day. I always say hello to anybody that I don't know. Hi, Akenda. Hey, Shana. Hi. Hey, Brittany. My most hardest thing right now is just to stay happy. I get sad sometimes, like everybody else. The first time I got into Sims was probably about 5th grade. The thing that really captured me was just being able to play life with the person that I created to be me in the game. Things that I've tried in The Sims probably are a lot with like relationships and romance. I wouldn't just randomly go up and kiss somebody. So you can in The Sims and you don't have to worry about heartache. I like to dress up in sexy outfits and go out with a whole bunch of different guys. Kind of make them look like sleaze bags just because I think it's funny. It's not my life. My last boyfriend, and he was really mean. He kind of played me and my 2 other friends, so I don't really have a boyfriend right now. Characteristics I like in a guy. Usually tall, the shorter brown hair, blue eyes. I love facial hair. I like the nerdy, dorky, funny guy. For weddings, I usually do big weddings. I make chairs and rows, have the little arch for them to get married, and I usually get everyone dressed up and looking pretty. In the game, you can get married, have kids, see them grow up. I probably played about 10 families, like in depth. My dream family life would probably be in the house that's not too big, not too small, perfect for the size of my family. I want at least 2 kids, and I want just to be happy.
Lauren! Micah! Nicole! Rachel! Tim!
The town I live in, Murfreesboro, is like 9,000, 10,000 people. There's not too much to do in the town. Right now, I don't have any free time to do anything for fun. I've got band. There's actually 2 weeks of band camp where I'm at school 12 hours a day. And then a band competition on Saturday. It's all band.
Murfreesboro High School, you may take the field in competition.
In Murfreesboro, you don't have a lot of options, and I don't really like it here. I would like to move. I use The Sims to like do stuff I can't do in real life. It helps me fight boredom. Represent.
I didn't play The Sims thing. Yeah.
I can play the Sims song. My whole family has been involved in music since I was born. My twin brothers both played the French horn. My sister's actually, her major is music. The different stereotypes you could put on my family, they just don't relate to me. Acting would be my dream job, you know, like...
His inner movie star really comes out and...
Get me a drink.
Yeah, right, sure, whatever. Anyways,
In 10 years, I'm going to be famous, so there.
he's buying me a car.
In this game, you can do all kinds of stuff, like live through their lives. I don't know, make 60 friends. Or I can, like, make a music video type of deal. I want people to recognize me and to know who I am walking down the street. I basically just want to work with other celebrities and stuff. Go to Hollywood and do whatever the big famous people do. You know, act and sing and get famous. They know me. It's cool.